bet she's a model employee.
Ms. Caldwell is very anxious and nervous today. She's really concerned about how this is going to affect her job. And she understands that your court proceedings are broadcast to the public, and she is worried about repercussions.
Well, I don't think it's going to be anything too terrible, Ms. Caldwell, but you were out of control. This is the time and date for sentencing in this matter, which started as a resisting, obstructing, and an operating while intoxicated. Prosecutor reduced the R&O to a misdemeanor, attempted R&O, and the operating while intoxicated to impaired driving. I've known Ms. Caldwell for many years. I hadn't seen her for a while. She has a temper, and it got out of hand here. She had a different perception of things, certainly the police did. But she gave a lot of thought to whether she wanted to enter this plea or not, and then she did. I asked for some help, and Matt Huff from the probation department has prepared a pre-sentence report, because frankly, I didn't know what to do here. Matt has a pretty good recommendation. The report, the videos, they're unpleasant. So, Mr. Bush, what would you like me to know?
Mr. Huff put the time and labor into the report. That's obvious. Without repeating, I guess the one thing that I point out is the last involvement with the criminal justice system is March 16th of 2015. So she's done really well. The job that she has, she's very proud of that. From the first day I met her, she's talked about that, and I think she realizes that could be her career job, that she could run this the rest of the way and do
Which is
well.
Part of why I think I haven't seen her in years. She's just been working a good job. But I think I'm proud of her too for that.
I'm glad to hear that she wants to do probation. I suggest to the court that probably anger management, she would do well with that. She can make some better decisions. You don't get a hall pass on your birthday, but this was a day that she was celebrating, and it would have worked out well if she would have had a designated driver that day. She may have had headache the next day, but we would have been fine. But it didn't turn out that way. I would ask the court to consider probation and hold her jail incarceration over her head to ensure that she follows through with the terms and conditions of the probation. Thank you.
Ms. Caldwell, what would you like me to know?
That I do regret that night, my actions totally, because that is not who I am today, and that's not who I was that day. I can't say that alcohol played a major role in it. I feel like I've grown a lot. Like you said, I've been holding my job down. I feel like God has something in store for me, and I don't want to go to jail, because not only because I don't want to go, but one of my stepchildren that I raised just texted me the other day, and she wants to come back and live with me for a change from Illinois.
That was a strange situation, because you and Mr. Caldwell were married. He left, and he left his kids with you, I think, for some of that time. Is that true?
Yes.
And those girls were not very old. How big were they at that time?
10 and 12.
And how long did you have them?
Well, I actually was a part of their lives from when they was 3 and 4.
But I mean, after you guys got divorced, how much longer did you have the girls after that?
They ended up going where their mom was released, and they went to stay with her for a while. But during that, she lost her sister, and I guess it's a lot of stuff that she don't want to be around. So she just texted me yesterday and asked if she could come back this way and stay with me and if I could help her find a job. So she's taking the necessary steps to apply and put my name down as a reference.
Well, okay. Let's talk about a couple things. Mr. Bush indicated it was your birthday, but you were drunk and you don't get a free pass on your birthday. And you were mad that he was doing his job. He saw you at the main four. He was parked in the car repair place, Lynn's Garage, and he followed you all the way down Michigan Avenue, down Millard, and down Constantine Street and Millard. That's a lot of blocks. It's, I don't know, 20 blocks. I'm not sure. Your driving wasn't good, and the police can see a drunk driver. You're going real slow. Your car had beer bottles in it. You were close. You could like see your house from there. And I know what you were doing. You wanted to just get your car and park it. But then it all went haywire. And as Matt says in the report, at the time of the actual driving, you were probably about 2 times the legal limit. And I don't think any of this would have happened if alcohol hadn't been in the equation. But police have a tough job. When I was prosecutor, people were more yes officer, no officer. They were respectful. People are much less respectful of police today than they were when I was the prosecutor.
May I say something?
Yeah, but let me finish my thought.
Okay.
I've commented on this recently, that in the African American community in this day and age, they have a different view of police, and so do a lot of other people, because of things that have happened historically and more recently. I said there are millions and millions of police stops, but some of them, very small percentage of them, are bad. And so we're in that climate. But it doesn't give you a right to bite him.
I didn't.
Kick him. You can see her bite him on the video, correct?
No.
No, I didn't see any visual
Okay.
on the biting.
Okay.
There's obviously evidence on the kicking front.
All right. Well, then go ahead, Ethel.
Yeah, and I would first like to say I don't have a problem with enforcement at all. I do have a problem with the way I'm being treated. In 2003, when I had to turn myself in, I was on a probation. I think Alice was my probation.
What unfolded in this Michigan courtroom was a story not just about a bad night, but about a life that had quietly, steadily turned itself around. Ms. Caldwell stood before the bench on sentencing day facing charges that began as resisting and obstructing and operating while intoxicated. Through negotiation, the prosecutor reduced those charges to misdemeanor attempted resisting and impaired driving. But the weight of the moment was about far more than reduced charges. It was about a woman's track record, her character, and her future. The judge made clear that birthday celebrations don't come with a legal pass. Driving nearly twice the legal limit, beer bottles in the car, swerving down block after block with a police cruiser watching, it was a night that easily could have ended in tragedy. Add marijuana to the mix, a history of losing her temper, and prior run-ins with the justice system stretching back decades, and the picture could have looked bleak. But here's where this case took a different turn. Miss Caldwell hadn't seen the inside of a courtroom since 2015. She held a steady job, one she was proud of from day one. She was working second shift, weekends, overtime, paying her bills. A stepchild she helped raise was reaching back out to her. The probation officer called her letter genuine and noted she'd been a model probationer before. The judge sentenced her to 12 months of probation, mandatory anger management, no drugs or alcohol, with 10 days jail hanging deferred over her head as a reminder to stay on course. 1 day credit, and in a rare gesture, fines recalculated down to $830, with a zero balance returned. This wasn't leniency. This was a court recognizing maturity, accountability, and real-world progress, and choosing to invest in it, rather than discard it. If you found this case as eye-opening as we did, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns. Because justice never gets old.